It's about adhering to the Constitution and the traditional definition of marriage.
While others are celebrating, Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore has harsh words about same-sex couples being granted the right to marry in all 50 states.
Plus, a live report from Mobile Probate Court, where marriage licenses for straight and gay couples are again being issued. A lot of strong reaction in Alabama to the landmark ruling. Supporters are celebrating, opponents disappointed, and some refuse to accept it. Gay couples all over Alabama are jubilant, like Carrie Searcy and Kim McCain of Mobile. When they heard the Supreme Court ruling, they did the happy dance with their son.
We were like, our family is equal. Oh my gosh, I mean, we didn't know what that was like, because we had it and then we didn't have it, we had it and didn't have it, and now, oh my gosh, it's legal in all 50 states. What a blessing.
She calls it a blessing. Political activist Dean Young says it's the end of a nation.
Now we're at a tipping point, and if the Christian people, the God-fearing people of this nation don't stand up, then they're watching the end. So we're either going to have to stand up and say this isn't going to happen, and we're not going to pretend like it's okay, because it won't stop with gay marriage. The homosexuals are going to force businesses to cater to them. They're going to force their activity, their beliefs on people, and if we don't adhere to it, they're going to force us to adhere to it or take us to court and sue us.
5 people on the Supreme Court, as a court, have overstepped their bounds. They have actually ruled not by law, but by their feelings.
Alabama Chief Justice Roy Moore says the ruling is not the end of the issue.
I think it's just the beginning. I think it's the beginning, just like when the court in 1857 declared that black people were property. It had no right to do that. And there was a long turmoil thereafter. There was actually the Civil War, and there was a constitutional amendment.
So at least for now, same-sex couples like Carrie and Kim can celebrate.
It's a wonderful feeling. I mean, this is what we've been fighting for this whole time, just to be considered equal and to have the same rights as any other parents and families in Alabama. And today is a wonderful day because we finally know what that feels like.
They can celebrate, and I'm sure they will. But they're not celebrating because the Constitution was upheld. They're celebrating because it was violated. And I think that's the point. They're celebrating because they got their way, and I have no animosity to people. It's not about hating homosexual people or hating gay people. It's about adhering to the Constitution and the traditional definition of marriage. And that's what we should do.
Chief Justice Roy Moore says there could be a rehearing in 25 days. It's up to the Supreme Court.